right, today we are going to clean up these nasty seats. They're Cobra R's, in good shape. They're worth a pretty penny. They were available in the motorsports catalog, what, from 2000 then, so 2000 up. And we found them in that 82, one of the reasons we purchased it. And these went to John, Mr. Mize. He's gonna put some super clean. Where'd you get that stuff at, sir?
Came off the shelf at O'Reilly.
Oh, okay. Well, you said somebody.
Oh, some guy on the internet. I don't know.
No,
Okay.
some guy. This guy. That guy. Okay. We're gonna spray some of that on there. We sprayed some on this grungy fender cover of mine, and we're gonna see how it goes. I don't think we can get any worse. Pretty sure this thing these have every bodily fluid known to man on them, and
some known only to monkeys.
Yeah, some known to monkeys and only hookers, and none of them came from us. So, but yeah, we're gonna clean them up. I think he's gonna put them up for sale. You know, I think a good set of these go for what, $4 or $5 grand.
I think in the 2000s.
Okay, 2000.
Either way.
Yeah, $2,000 for a good, nice, clean set, and these are far from them. But you know, I mean, for those guys like us who would like a little piece of the pie but can't afford the best, there we go. All right.
Ready?
Oh yeah. That's some nasty stuff coming off there.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the aftermath of our pressure washing party. This looks really good. I thought it was blue whenever I actually took it out from underneath the and see, it's not wet. There's a wet spot, but yeah, I mean, it turned out really good. I think it was a step away from being tossed in the trash whenever John gave it to me, because I think that's where the actual engine tester went. Got scrapped. Looks like they're showing clean air. There's his trunk mat. I didn't do it before that, but it had some rust stains, and it's not perfect, but it's better. At least it'll smell good. I think it probably smelled like mouse. That whole car smelled like mouse at one time. And this is from the old Deja Vu. I love the neighbor dogs. Love them. Deja Vu, the defunct Deja Vu strip club. Got a little something going on there. I think it's paint, actually. Here's what we started. These are still wet, obviously, but they're drying out. And actually, we picked a pretty good day for it. It's the warmest it's been in a while. But there's the embroidery. And this is the better of the two by a long shot.
This was the passenger seat.
Yeah, had a lot less use.
List price is $25.99 in 2008.
$25.99 for a set of these in 2008. So this looks good. The back looks good. This bolsters from getting in and out. And this is just a quick pressure wash too. You know, somebody with a little more of a lean towards detailing could probably make these shine a lot better. Yep. So, you know, if you want to own a set, ooh, that got dirty. I had to dust that off. I don't know why they got spray. I guess it laid down or something. Anyways, yeah, they didn't turn out too bad. Better for sure. So that's that. We had a little pressure washing party. Most of it's going to be done time lapse. That's only going to take about a minute of your time or less. Anyways, well, we got a nice day today, so I'm going to go ahead and use this super clean stuff to see how it degreases this engine. It's needing degreased. I've been kind of just dragging my feet on it because I didn't really want to get it wet and then try to clean it all up again. That's a big problem with a engine. But whenever you do have all the stuff, then you got a long day of cleaning and assembling. So I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm gonna spray it off since I got everything. And it's probably the last warm day we've got. So I got it soaked down with this stuff. I'm gonna fire up the pressure washer again and see how it goes. All right, I'm gonna set up the time lapse. Well, this didn't turn out as planned. I gotta quit buying non-running engines. Looks like a hole in a piston, and there's a big gouge. I mean, it's bad right there in the right here in the cylinder. So that's not going to be viable as a motor just to put together and run. I'm sure it'd have no compression and a lot of oil, bad oil usage. So very disappointed in that. The only good thing that come out of that is I don't have to pressure wash it any further or worry about it rusting, because basically it may be a rebuilder. I don't even know with that big chunk that's out of there. Yeah, see that? That's jacked up big time. And that on the piston there, I don't even know what that is. I haven't looked at it. It looks like a hole. If it's not a hole, it's something that's gotten stuck in there. So yeah, disappointed. I paid too much for this engine for it to be that, but that's what you get. You get a pig and a poke. You know, if you got it running, at least you can, at the very least, you can see if it smokes. If they're really willing to let you look it over, you can do a compression check on it. But yeah, I paid, I think, $400 for this, and I mean, it's nothing. The heads are junk, the block is junk. You know, there's nothing good no redeeming quality unless it could be bored over 30, because it is a standard block. But I've had those. I didn't need another one of these. So yeah, I don't know. From now on, I guess I'm just gonna have to go with running blocks, and I know that. I've learned that lesson over and over again. For some reason I wanted to believe this one was gonna be okay. But back to the drawing board, I suppose. Not real happy about it. All right, well, here's the carnage from this engine. Don't judge me too harshly. I bought it with heads on it and intake, and you know, I've told the old story of it was a good running engine with low mileage. Well, that's not the case. It looks like the rod bearing spun. It's actually spun on the inside, I think. So yeah, it's got some weird marks on it. I would say it was spinning or getting ready to spin or spun. Not pretty. And there's the inside of it again. Plenty of wear and tear on that. I'm probably sure not the worst, but lots of mileage anyways. And here's the real deal right here. So right there is a cracked ring. Keep coming around, keep coming around. Okay. And there's a big ring gap. That's where the ring gap was. And then, look at that. Look at that ring and that ring land. Screwed up. It came all the way up, eventually, to the top. It is totally toast. And the cylinder is obviously totally toast with it. See how that goes all the way down, walks all the way down? Right there. All the way down it's got nicks. And they are deep enough when you're talking about engine wise. So that's that. Not a good end to my day. Again, I mean, I wasn't looking to build this anytime soon. I wasn't wanting to build it at all. I was just wanting to slap it together, put it in, but at least I didn't put some head gaskets on it or something. You know, for no good, you know, it wouldn't have done me any good. I just don't know. I'm just really frustrated with this, but oh well, you know. Lesson learned, don't buy any engine that you can't see and hear run. If you do, make sure you buy it cheap enough. And cheap enough is basically scrap price, because you don't know what's going on in it. So it spins around, big deal. This one spun over just fine. You know, you can take spark plugs out. You know, if somebody just put brand new spark plugs in it right before they took it out, they're going to look good. Compression test, kind of hard to do with something that's just on a stand. Yeah, it needs to be at least able to crank, fire up, and run before you spend any. And it is $400. I know $400 isn't crazy, but I really have nothing usable on this. I have stock upper and lower. Stock 19-pound injectors that probably have 1 million miles on them. Stock heads with one that's got a valve that's sticking. You know, just a bunch of stock stuff and a stock wore-out block that may be able to clean up with 30 thousandths, maybe 40 thousandths. I'd have to take it to a shop, and they probably, since this thing's been abused, probably just gonna say find something better. Find something that doesn't have so many issues. So, you know, $400 boat anchor is basically what I'm looking at here. Please like, subscribe, comment, tell your friend. Tell him to not only watch, but subscribe too. Keep me motivated. I appreciate it. Bye.